This weekend we hear really what's the heart of the gospel message, what we're called to do, to love God above all things and to love our neighbor as ourselves. And that's something we know, it's something that's ingrained in us in our Sunday school and in our education growing up. But what does it really mean to grow and to love God above all things? I think we tend to think of it in terms of emotional love. Like I have to have a feeling, a great experience, a profound, burning sensation loving God. But in reality, true love is something deeper. It's something more to do with what we choose in our will than what we feel. Feeling is a part of it, but it's so much more about choosing, offering ourselves, pouring ourselves out, sacrificing. How do we do that? Well, the good thing is we can practice. And our readings today kind of show that. In the first reading, God tells the Israelites how to practice loving Him. It's to care for the poor and the least in society, to actively seek them out and to choose them, even when they get nothing out of it. And it's the same thing with us. Our choices define us. If we want to be in love with God, we have to choose to be in love with God. And we do that by practicing, by practical aspects. How am I spending my time? Am I spending my time learning to pray and serving others through others God? Or am I spending my time on myself? What's my biggest concern in my day? How am I spending my money? How am I spending my talents? Am I doing it just on myself or on selfish things? Or am I doing it on God and on the poor and those who need it the most? Am I acting in the world to get something out of it for myself? Or am I acting in the world to give of myself? We can sometimes think that I can put off my faith life until later in life, and I'll learn to love God maybe later down the road when I've got less going on or something like that. But the reality is what we choose to do now helps shape our hearts, and we grow and develop in that way. And so if I'm choosing now, even in the smallest of ways, even in the very smallest of ways, if I'm choosing now to pour myself out and to love God above all things and my neighbor as myself in concrete little active ways, that builds the habit of love in my heart. And down the road, it only grows. Whereas if I'm continually choosing myself, then gradually I get to the point where I'm just totally wrapped up in myself, and it's hard to do anything else. God wants you to be selfless. God wants you to be free and to be totally in love with Him. And that love comes through actively choosing Him as best we can in the little everyday things of our lives. That's what I'm going to be preaching about this weekend. Take care and God bless you.